We're back talking about degrees theory. Today we're talking about Gemini degrees. So I am Artemis. Let's get started. So what am I talking about? Degree theory. Remember, we are talking about this book. It is how every degree in the zodiac has a flavor, has an essence. And today we're talking about the Gemini degrees. Gemini degrees are 3 degrees, 15 degrees, and 27 degrees. So anything in any sign at 3, 15, and 27 has a Gemini influence, which means, hey baby, guess what? We might be talking a lot in them placements. They have to express themselves verbally and written because Gemini represents talking. Can you tell I have a lot of Gemini placements? But it represents things like writing, pen, paper, traffic, streets, transportation, like the actual local transportation. So sometimes like a Uber can fit in here, car travel fit in here, but this is like in the city. This isn't long distance, nothing over 4 hours. But it's your newspapers, your journalists, your writers, just books in general. It talks about your neighborhood. So like these are your neighbors, our Gemini energy. Your best friends, your siblings could all be described by Gemini energy in your chart. Your name, naming and names itself is actually a Gemini thing. You're talking about conversation. What are people talking about? So you could see a planet at 3 degrees, 15 degrees, or 27 degrees. It could just be a conversation being had about Venus and Leo at 3 degrees. You know, Venus and Leo is expressing themselves, you know, in a very Gemini fashion at the moment. Like that's how you have to look at it. But it's also post office, mental understanding between people, intellectuals. It could actually identification, like your driver's license. Some people say passports. Passports get sticky for me because sometimes I've noticed like it's a Jupiter thing. But passports, like jobs, we're talking about like secretaries. Secretaries are very Gemini jobs. Administration, Gemini. You're talking about corridors, staircases, people, announcers. Let's get ready to rumble. It's a Gemini job, okay? You're talking about language, you know. I have a lot of Gemini placements. I love astrology. I say I'm a language arts teacher because I'm teaching you how to read astrology. That's language. It could represent twins and couples and things that come in pairs. The lovers card in the tarot. So you always have that theme of love and relationship a little bit with Gemini. It represents children, early childhood education. So these are just the things that Gemini could represent when you're seeing 3, 15, and 27 degrees in any placement. So it could be your sun at 27 degrees of Capricorn. Baby, you are a cap that run your mouth just a little bit. You're very Gemini flavor. You know, you got something to say. That is your tidbit. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.